hulle kan dit hoor. So is lekker fucked up.
Fuck.
Dis die
My
Whitey
weed,
en
my
Chris
brandy and my
show,
smokes.
SA Bros.
Yeah.
Kom mense, is julle al op?
Hello, peoples. We know that you know that we know that you are
Gringo.
going to watch.
Ay, soy la princesa lesbiana. El siempre se primo de Guerrero.
Sí,
Here we go.
ay. Two guys with the greatest guests, entertainment at its best. Grab your coffee, grab your crisps. It's the YT and Chris Show, SA Bros. Yeah.
Yes, good evening en goeienaand en welkom allemaal bij nog 'n episode van SA Bros. Hoe like it, Chris?
Dude, awesome. Welcome to SA Bros, the greatest show on earth. That's what it is. And dude,
Did you guys-
It's so freaking lekker dag gehad. Now they like, hey,
Well-
what's good julle fucking hoor?
Ja, ek weet, dat voordat jy praat oor jou dagie, het julle ons kakpraat lekker geniet daarso.
Ja. Sean, ek lê al van 10 uur af in die kakarwyp. Here, sorry dude. Ek's jammer. Dis omdat jy so baie kak gepraat het en nou ek hoop jou bek is reg en laat jou uitgesort want ons mis jou dude. Maar
Jou
ek kan nie glo
kakpraat.
ons dude, hy's nog steeds hierso. Dis definitely ons greatest
Fucking
fan
number one
ever.
fan,
Hy's
ja.
nog steeds hierso. Hi Twane, how's it Paul? How's it
Ja.
Shawnee? How's it Nix? I hope you guys are having a lekker Friday. I know a lot of people that are going to be out and about and fucking buying and carrying. And but to the guys that are here with us tonight, we thank you and fucking nice seeing you guys, man. Yeah.
Quickly tell us, what did you get up to today, Chris?
Dude, I went fishing with my China. Gotta gooi 'n shout out to Willie de Graaf. Hy het my heeltemal gestiek. We went trout fishing. We did catch lekker fish. I even cooked for my wife some trout tonight. And had an awesome day, man. Spent some time in the sun and I could actually look at mountains and shit. It was fucking beautiful.
Well, not too long at the sun because it suddenly became heavy overcast here by 1 o'clock. It was quite
Ja.
hectic.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyways,
Ja.
ek het maar 'n lang werksdag gehad, fucking, want die mense het mos weer vergeet om klik te koop, so. Die shop was oop by
Ja.
Casa dos Whitey.
Casa dos Whitey. I like this Espanol Whitey. It's very nice.
It makes me money. It makes
It
me
makes
money.
you money. It's very good. You must do this for the business. It's very
Yeah.
nice. Well, dude.
What's up, Nathan?
Yeah, and tonight we are fucking blessed, bro. And I know
Yeah.
Whitey's been waiting for this one the whole week.
Yeah.
Friday nights it is basically our gift to ourselves every week,
Yes.
and this is a gift of gifts, man.
Yeah, we've got the one and only fucking DJ Dizzy in the house. So
Yes,
without
sir.
any further ado, give it up for DJ Dizzy. What's up, D?
Away.
How you, brother?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
How's
There
it,
you
bud?
go.
How you doing, boys?
Lekker, man. Thanks.
Are you
man.
well?
Lekker, dude.
Thank you
Honestly,
very much. Thank you.
That's right. And to you, welcome to a lekker fucking Friday
welcome. Slukkie, maar se kind. It's Friday night.
Lucky.
You know, our
Cheers,
crowd
boys.
is,
This is going to be fun.
This is gonna be fun, dude.
you
I
know,
promise you.
our crowd is going to cock you out for not having a Slikkie. I could see
No.
them busy typing wildly here, and they're going to say, "Where's Dean Slikkie? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'm
What the
actually.
fuck?"
I'm looking for my glass now.
We can tell them. Listen, Dizzy's in his studio and he doesn't allow dopes in his studio. It's very expensive equipment. He's not going to mess it
That's
up with
true.
the dopes.
That
Yeah.
is very true.
See,
Yeah.
I should have been a fucking lawyer, dude. I knew it.
It's not like us idiots with fucking dope everywhere.
I'm telling you.
all over our expensive equipment.
I said, if a dope falls here, then the fucking house burns down. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. You see there it starts. Waar the fuck is jou Slikkie boet?
Yeah.
So Dean, talk to us. What have you been up to during
I'll have
lockdown?
a couple of slickies after the interview for you guys.
Yeah. That's a good one. Well, dude, like what you said, what have you been doing in this lockdown, man?
Yeah, lockdown's been, well, yeah, let's put it to you this way. I spend kind of 90% of my life in the studio anyways, so lockdown has been fucking maklik.
Easy peasy, bro. Shit, man. And do you still manage to?
No,
Sorry, I'm listening. What?
no, I said it's been pretty easy because I do spend probably about 10 to 12 hours in this little room, either doing graphic designing or music production, and probably doing it 5 or 6 days a week as well. So,
Yeah.
luckily I have a career that leaves me in this room. So to be locked down for me is pretty lekker.
That doesn't change that much, dude. Well, the cool thing is now you can actually you kind of forced to work on your own material and stuff. And you also told me that you have been working on
Yeah.
so much stuff, and you're gonna be bringing out some new shit for us, man.
Yeah. I've been working since probably the second week in March
Yeah.
on a brand new album.
Yeah.
And for the last 3 months, I've come up with about 14 brand new tracks for the particular style that I'm into at the moment.
And
that's
what style
brilliant.
is that?
That would be the style where you get all those little flower love dime hippie girls standing in a festival outside, chowing magic mushrooms and going woo 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 woo, side trance.
Satrons, baby. Fucking yeah.
So die poppies by Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
No. Those are cheesy poppies.
Yeah. Satrons chicks are hippies. They modern day hippies.
Proper hippies, proper.
Yeah, straight up,
Okay.
man. Straight up.
All right, there you go. Fuck. The signal is a bit cocked tonight, so we do apologize. We don't know what's going on, but it's was fucking Chris. It was Friday night where the
It's
technical
Friday night.
issues.
Murphy's always on the show on a Friday night. But you know what, Whitey, I know you've got a lot of questions you've been burning to ask Dizzy. Whitey's been like wanting to chat to you, dude. Fucking every day he's been like, dude, Friday
Dude,
night.
I don't know where
Friday
to
night,
start.
Friday night,
Nexus,
Friday night.
ESP, the raves, fucking all those
Yeah.
things.
Hit it.
I grew up listening to you and Costa and Serge and those type of guys. And with
Bandit
you
Gang.
guys and Titch
Yeah.
Mataz is one of the main reasons I became a DJ myself. I did my club scenes at Hurricanes and I did a few sets at what's that fucking super club that was a Midrand, not Bump, Station. And
Yeah.
so on and so on. And I was with the Techniques boys, Jason, Jason the Full Faber and those type of guys. So your absolute best, where has it been that you ever DJ'd? Like the biggest stage that you DJ'd that you found was the absolute best for you?
Your ultimate.
I knew you were going to go down this road. Eh?
Of course.
Do it.
For me, there's never ever been anything that can come close to the year 2000 in Berlin at the Love Parade. And I was playing on truck number 26 of 52 trucks.
Holy
And that year that year is what they called 10 Jahre Techno. We're celebrating the 10th year of the Love Parade, obviously due to the Berlin Wall that was knocked down
Yeah.
sort of at that time 10 years earlier. And they had a record amount of 1.3 million people.
And those people
And,
were partying fucking peacefully.
I cannot explain to you the sound wave that 10 sort of 10 well I mean like a million point 3 people make
Yeah.
when it comes to a sound wave coming towards you. It's insane.
Yeah, it smashes your body almost to pieces.
Yeah.
But you feed off that energy now. It's like becoming a superhero type thing to have that type. Yes, and you said 52 trucks. So how big was the area and every single DJ must have been there that night?
Yeah, look, I mean, the Berlin Love Parade you're looking at probably about 30 to 50 of the biggest international names,
Yeah.
from your Carl Coxes to Sven Baths to Tiestos to just about everybody that gets booked for this event. And
Yeah.
each of them have probably got their own record label or their own truck that they're on. And then you've got, you've got the main stage as well. So the main stage is that little, the angel in the center of the Berlin walkway.
Yeah.
Between the gates, where the center angel is in the main street in Berlin. And you're looking at about 11 kilometers from one side to the other.
Yes.
And literally between that 11 kilometers, you've got about probably about over a kilometer in width of people.
Yeah.
So when you're standing in your truck at one side of the gate and you're looking at the horizon, you cannot see the end of their heads. It's just that it's insane.
Wow. Oh, wow.
You
Jeez,
know
like
what we
is
call
like
that in South Africa?
voting day.
Fucking riot, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you. But you know what? What was so amazing to me is that there was probably about, from what we heard on the news the next day, probably about 5 or 6 fights. And no sort of real craziness was going on.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing that the people and the age group from, I saw little babies, like kids of 2 years old, on their parents' shoulders, with purple hair and fucking spiky hair, and they were dancing to this, and then on the one stage, as we went past the truck, there was a whole old age home, sitting in wheelchairs with the fucking drips. With the drips, and they had all those little rattlers and those little horns, and they were going, bah, 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 and it's crazy, and it's just like,
I say,
that's it.
Yeah, that one.
yo, that's flipping amazing.
Yeah,
that had to be the experience in your life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, look, I mean, I was pretty emotional from the word go. And I don't know, maybe somebody upstairs was looking after me, but the DJ that was supposed to play after me didn't manage to get a taxi and get through the traffic in time.
Yeah.
And I ended up playing for 4 hours instead of 2.
Oh, damn. Fucking.
That's it. Now, was it one of the big names, or was it just a local DJ, or can you name drop? Well, fuck,
it was Kai Tracid.
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
He's like, I still have my Kai Tracid fucking LPs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
I think I've got like 3 or 4 Kai Tracid LPs.
Yeah.
Jeez, like.
Holy shit.
And Chris, that is proper hard house. It's like
I know,
fucking.
dude.
Okay,
I know.
sorry. Actually, ja, jy's 'n rave bunny. Fuck.
Ja,
sorry.
ek was fucking back in the day wat ek ook vinyls gespin, daai selfe shit, dude. So ek fucking kan alles onthou.
Listen,
Damn.
Dizzy, can I fucking upset you real quickly? We had Fresh, like
You
I
can
told
try.
I could try. Your cock's a book. Fresh told us on Wednesday night he picked up a set of original mint and condition in-flight case SL 1200s. Guess for what price? A pair.
No, don't make me cry.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry.
Knowing
Because
him, he probably picked them up at about $5,000 each.
Not that lucky.
It's close. It's fucking
15
close.
grand for both
Not that
in
low.
the fucking flight case.
15 grand for both in the flight case, bro.
Te-
Mint condition.
That's a sin. That is
That
an
is.
absolute sin.
Because if you go and look on Google now, just for one, I think you can pay up easily to. I think the most expensive one I saw was 68,000 rand.
Is it?
Yeah, for a brand new pair. It's for one turntable.
Yeah, one, not
It's,
the
it's
pair.
like
One.
50K.
Yeah,
I mean, my God. One. I know. One.
yes, exactly. So when he said that, I was very nasty to him
And
in Afrikaans.
And you know what the miserable, sad, depressing thing is
What's
that in 2009 when I had my DJ school, I had 6 pairs.
What happened to them? Did you
Was
have
a
to sell
DJ
them?
school. They fucked everything up. That's what the
Man, I sold them, and I gave a pair away to a mate of mine as well. But I sold them for like $3,000 a pair, man.
And now when you look back, you're like, dude, I could have retired on that shit. That's pretty much how it is now.
Yeah. No, you know what I mean. I could have bought a bloody new car.
Yeah,
Could have bought the fucking new car. That's not.
dude.
Or
It's
you could have
insane how
kept
much-
them and walk
it's
around saying gangster. I still have a pair of fucking SL 1200s.
SL 1200s, bro. Fucking hell.
That's-
Well, dude, do you still
Yeah.
have your vinyl collection?
Only a few of the big classics that I kept. You know what I mean? I had thousands and crates of
Yeah.
music that eventually I just got sick of hauling from house to house. I just got tired of it, and a lot of my music that I had was. I mean, I got sampled from just about everybody you can think of, and I bought a lot of shit as well. And there were a lot of crates of music that just were what I call fillers. And, eventually you're playing sets where you don't need the fillers. So I kept a couple of the boxes of the real classic trance tracks.
Yeah.
But the rest I sold to a mate of mine who's now living in Greece. And I sold a couple to a guy called Zach. Another friend of mine, Peter, he's got all my music as well. So, but the cool thing is some of the DJs that have got my music,
Yeah.
when I say to them, I need to borrow my tunes back again because I got to play somewhere, they're willing to give it back to me to play.
Dude, what was the first vinyl you ever bought?
Now, don't joke.
What was the first vinyl you ever bought? I'll tell you what mine
The
was.
first-
though.
Okay, you tell me what yours is first.
I bought
You
the
show me
fucking-
yours first.
Okay, I bought the 7-single fucking Chicago track from Karate Kid because I was still a snortis when the first Karate Kid came out. That fucking I am the man who will fight for that fucking song. Was the first thing, and I think it cost me about $3.50 for the 7-single. That's fucking damn.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, first record I ever bought, also it was a 7-single.
Yeah.
And it was the Tears for Fears song called Change.
Oh man. See, now that's a good one to have. Dude, like I say, that was my first fucking album. That's a great vinyl to have.
I'm
That's great.
struggling.
That's not
I'm-
cheesy at all. That's brilliant.
I'm struggling to think of what was my first one I bought.
Your
Yeah, I
first
was in-
vinyl, Whitey.
Nou, ek het about 4000 vinyls.
Ja, maar wat was je eerste een?
Wat ek my eerste een wat ek gekoop het.
Yeah.
My
And
dad
actually
gave me
Yeah.
dad gave me a lot of his vinyls obviously. I think it was Rolling Stones album. Ek kan nie onthou.
Ah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm like Chris and myself. We rockers, but I DJ'd the old hard house trance stuff as well. And
Yeah.
fucking on Friday nights, like after your show now, we jump into Twitch TV and we DJ for the guys, and it's 90% of the time the old club classics
Like
from
from Mario
late
Picotto,
90s.
man, shit
Yeah.
like that, all the way through to like the newest stuff.
all the bumps and the mother
Yeah.
mixes and all that shit. Yeah,
Fuck, man.
we jump on our
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to give you a script.
Okay, gooi.
Ons luister hom.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is for you, Whitey. I want to know, did you ever go to Marshall Street, the Doors nightclub?
Which club?
Marshall Street, the Doors.
Yes, of course, yes. I went
Marshall
to the Doors.
Street in Joburg, the Doors?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
the original Doors.
Well, I was a
there.
resident DJ. I was
No.
the resident DJ at the Doors for 7 years, mate.
No!
Fucking.
Fuck!
You see, Whitey? They are
Ah.
now Dizzy has
There-
just
there
become
at the-
fucking.
At the top in that little black hole that you never used to see where the DJ was standing. That was
Yes.
me up there, bro.
Well, that's why I fucking didn't know it was you, bud. Yes, sir.
Fuck, dude.
I
But
actually, sorry,
back then,
Chris.
DJ, sorry, man. Praat,
I
Whitey,
actually,
sorry.
when the Doors moved to Edenvale, I actually DJ'd there for a little bit as well. A few stints I did there.
Yeah.
Between the dance music and stuff, I DJ'd there. But fuck, I used to. But the metal clubs in Joburg was Doors, Psycho, and Horror Cafe that I used to jowl at
Yeah.
in town.
Oh my God, look at this.
And what
Look
about Alice in Wonderland or the Glass Onion?
Oh.
Glass. Yes, yes. I don't know if I was at the Glass Onion. Alice in Wonderland I was at once, but the Glass, I don't think I was there.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Nikki just.
it was. I would say it was more kind of very gothic, cross punk
Yes.
kind of a club.
Yeah. We were.
Well, yeah,
we were.
Nikki just said, sorry, man. She's going. I'm only part of that. Well, but that was back in 2000. Evolution in Pretoria, DNA, The Gallery, Bump in Midrand, Hard Out Nexus, and
Stonewater.
Stonewater. This side. This is all the stuff at party this side. So I remember those really
Yeah.
well, man. Those were that was
Stonewater.
fucking shit.
Yeah, those are all my residencies, eh?
Yeah, at Fly House and everything.
Shit.
That's it. No, but
Yeah.
but you know what? Sorry to come back to Fresh again.
Yeah.
And he said something that is so true. Back then, in the 80s, 90s, and the very early 2000s, people went to clubs to go and actually dance and fucking
Dance,
party,
man, yeah.
not to go to a fucking fashion show.
Yeah, absolutely,
Clubbing was
absolutely,
jolly. To
absolutely.
fucking, to skit and party and go to a phone party and fucking go absolutely
Yeah.
nuts. And that you don't see today. Those,
No.
You find it here and there. Maybe at Potch with Bourbon Street. That's
Yeah.
about. There's one and one or two else somewhere, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And that's a sad thing about what happened to clubbing.
Yeah. That's why we never got dick, bro. That's why you check clubs are full of lack
Yeah.
of dickers now. That's why.
Yeah,
Because
fucking
they're just there to look
drugs
pretty.
and fucking
Yeah.
dope masters. If
we
we had
partied on
if we had our Samsung with our Samsung Health thing on, we would clock fucking 25,000 steps in 3
A
hours.
marathon a night, bro. A marathon. Fucking no problem.
Here's a good question.
Yeah,
from-
exactly, man.
Here's a good question from one of our listeners, Yorinda. She's asking, how many CDs do you have, Dean?
Oh, she's name dropping, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice one.
Oh, you mean how many albums? How many albums have I done?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is a good question. If I was to include some of the Cytron stuff that I've done lately,
Yeah.
I would say it's well into 36. No more. Yeah, it's well into the 40s, eh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Holy fuck, dude.
Check
Ja.
check wat she says here as well.
So
Ek is
it's-
'n dik
it's a-
is wat kan dans.
Nice one.
Here,
Yes,
ek is 'n
man.
fokke plompie en ek sukkel om toilet toe te stap. Ek kan nie meer fucking dans nie.
One time, man. Well, dude, those were the days. Plus, the music was way more energetic than the new stuff the guys are bringing out. Like, even the only stuff that comes close to it is like hardcore stuff now, you know?
Ja.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, once.
I mean, that is why I had to kind of reinvent myself towards when sort of the whole club trance scene was dying, and everybody was going sort of more into the house and techno, and a lot of the new youngsters were getting into hip hop and drum and bass and dubstep and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of took a look at the whole music scene, and I thought, well, where would I fit in? Where would I be happy with? And then I kind of split myself into two, and I needed bread and butter, which was the money. So I did a very cheesy sort of dance, pop commercial sort of series called Club Tracks.
Yeah.
With a triple X.
Yes.
And we did about, I think it's on volume 20 something now at the moment, but I did about the first 9 volumes with the record label. And those things were selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
I mean, we were selling about 70,000 units per series that was coming out.
Dude.
Sure.
That's platinum every time. Doosh, doosh, doosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Dizzy. I'm going to ask you. This is also way back. You do need to. I do apologize that I can't remember, but fuck, back then your mind is fucking a bit mushroomy. You know what I mean?
It's a time of ecstasy, dude. We don't remember shit.
It's probably
Excuse the pun.
Yeah, it probably is a very stupid question, but you did perform at the Camel Experiences, because those were the fucking best raves for me ever.
Absolutely. I came on after the Tidy Tracks girls.
Yeah.
And that was in the main hall.
Yeah.
So that was one of my most favorite events. That was massive. There was 35,000 people, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, exactly. It was about that big. And why the Camel stand, that's one of the main reasons why the Camel stands out compared to the Mother raves and those things. It's just, I remember, and 5FM's logo was still that green background with the yellow 5 or something in the middle. You remember that? Yeah. And
Correct.
Those Camel experiences were the fucking best jewels ever. Ew. And hell, it's, I do apologize.
I think that has been the biggest. That has been the biggest event to date in South Africa, other than 25,000 or 20,000 that go to Ultrafests and things like that.
Yeah. And you remember? Well, not remember. That they were actually busy talking that they were going to have a Tomorrowland in South Africa, in one of the Cape Town farms, and I was going to be part of it, but not as a DJ, but as part of the organizing team. But I never actually knew what happened. It just died down completely. Do you know anything about it? What happened there?
Yeah, look, I mean, I know that it was offered to a friend of mine. I don't know if you remember way back in sort of the Nexus days as well.
Yeah.
There used to be these parties that were always very, very famous for the Sunday Boxing Day. They were called Cold Turkey.
Yes.
Remember that one?
Now, yeah. So the chap called Lloyd, that was basically in charge of, he was the promoter of that. I think he got given the offer for the event down in Cape Town. But I remember speaking to him about it, because he asked me, would I think there'd be interest for it up in Joburg, and we just sort of threw it backwards and forwards. But the issues were, firstly, the size of the venue they were looking for.
Yeah.
And there was literally, and I swear on my life, you've never seen anything like it. There was a contract as thick as a telephone book, with just about every instruction that sort of Tomorrowland you have to kind of adhere to.
Yeah.
And from when you find the venue, you have to literally build cafeterias and toiletries, and it's insane. And I mean, even there was like 3 pages just on how you have to make the Tomorrowland hamburger.
Jeez, like, yeah. Okay, so that's probably one of the reasons that it didn't happen, because it was just too difficult. Because I was with my involvement with Prime Media was going to be one of the partners. It was probably going to be KFM or somebody.
Yeah.
And I spoke to one of my colleagues, and he said, "Oh, this is happening. It's coming. Prepare. Fucking let's do it." And then I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm in. Let's do it." And it just went. No, I would have. Luckily, I didn't see a contract that thick, because I would have said, "Fuck this, I'm going home." Church.
Well, that's probably what they did, and that's why it never happened, dude.
Yeah, I know.
To make something like that happen in
look,
Africa,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the logistics behind it was just too much, and I think they were also worried about not getting the population through to an event like that. And how much it would end up costing somebody from Joburg, either by plane or by bus, plus paying for a 2,000 Rand ticket to go see David Guetta. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because you won't get the international crowd, because why would they want to come to Cape Town if it's already in Belgium and they can just go there?
Because it's in Cape Town, dude, the fairest city in the world. It's the most beautiful place in the world.
Doesn't matter. It's established in Belgium. There's fucking 200,000-300,000 people that go there. They've got the nuts and bolts and fucking everything.
But the good thing is, dude, when you see Tomorrowland, you always see South African flags and stuff there.
Always.
The South Africans always represent wherever we are in the world, dude. We know how to party, and I know after they leave that place, that's why they probably thought, fucking, let's go do it in Cape Town, because these South Africans are fucking crazy, dude. They party.
Yeah, we're the only people that when the promoters and the security are going, no more music, last song, 2 days after it's actually closed down, the South Africans still going, fuck you, I'm still dancing, man.
You gotta leave, fuck off, I'm fucking partying. And there's no music, it's just the acid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just... Dude, here's an interesting question. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong one. Do you still see your chat to Serge?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, me and Serge last year, just 1 or 2 months before the lockdown, we had our Double Trouble 20th year anniversary.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, and we threw a party here in at room 22 in Sunninghill in Rivonia.
Yeah.
And it was insane. It was packed from back to front. We actually at the end of the night we kind of had to close the doors because we just couldn't fit one more person in the room. And it was a blast. We had such a good party. And then look, I mean, we do stay in contact. He's still here in South Africa. I think he kind of travels between here and Portugal because he's got family over there. But obviously with lockdown, he hasn't been able to kind of get back that side.
Yeah.
But we do stay in touch, and it's we might, I don't know, who knows what could happen after lockdown. We maybe do something special.
Yes,
dude,
we'd love to see that.
I strongly believe that after lockdown, fucking everybody, I think everybody is so craving to just get out and party and shake their asses and stuff. I think us as entertainers are going to be blessed with what's waiting for us. So I'm sure all the entertainers are like, fuck, what am I going to do now? But just hang in there, bro. I'm sure fucking after lockdown, people are going to really appreciate what we do for a living, man.
You know what? I reckon after lockdown, you could become a DJ at the fucking Mug and Bean, and you'd be packed.
That is the truth, my brother. I can't fucking agree with you more. Shit.
Oh, fuck, that would be hilarious. Fucking a Saturday morning, wimpy DJ Chris and now, doop, 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 doop,
That's it.
It'll be awesome.
I
It'll
promise
be
you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, we
Yes.
just need to get over that fucking lockdown issue because I've got a brand new big venue and it's just sitting there.
Yeah, sitting there, just gathering dust, my friend.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, I'm sure at one stage we'll all get together. I hope in the near future, and I reckon, people are going to be in the mood to just throw it down for a solid year.
Yeah, not a month or a week, a fucking solid year. 100%. So South
2020
Africans
didn't
don't
That's
exist.
it.
stop partying.
2021 is just going to be a fucking party, dude.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
Cyril Ramaphosa must get on his microphone and say, from 2021 until 31 December, it's just party. We'll never
Party.
take booze and cigarettes. And you know what? Drugs is now welcome as well.
Yeah, it's all legal. Everything's fucking legal. Just go party, you fucking
But julle
ass.
fokkertjies
100%.
moet bly dans.
Yeah, we got Jaco Noordnagel. I don't know how old this guy is, but he's saying, dude, tell us about ESP, dudes.
Obviously, original ESP in
Original
N Street.
ESP.
Not
Yes.
when they moved and took over Nexus's name.
Yeah.
No, for sure. It was quite crazy how I kind of got into ESP. This is kind of, ESP went through, if I can remember, two owners, three owners actually.
Yeah.
The original first ESP kind of started long time ago when they still had what was that place around the corner? A guy called Buddha used to own this little house club around the corner from there.
Yeah.
But years before that, it used to be called Idols.
Yes.
And I used to DJ at, well, that's when I was actually DJing at the Doors. And I used to finish my set at the Doors and pop along to Idols and go and sit and listen to the DJs there. And back then, I really wasn't into the house music and that. I was a bit of a rocker. I'll admit that much. And I kind of really taken to house music. It was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
It's cock. It sounds like the same bloody song the whole night long. And man. And then I got through the door the first time because I fortunately knew Larry the doorman, because he used to come years before that to Bellinapoli and see me, and he let me into the club. And somebody came. It was actually some chick came up to me and she said, "Here, put that in your mouth and let's see how you dig music in 15 minutes." And that bomber jacket came off. That bomb came. It got brown, danced, and the sun came up. And I walked out of there going, yes. Now I know what house music's all about.
Yeah.
Say.
Shit, man.
And I promise you, that Monday, I went to the record shop. It was still called Hillbrow Records.
Yes.
And I said to the guy that used to sell me all the club music and that for Masquerade and that, I said to him, "Patrick, give me all the house music they play at Idols." And I literally, from then I was hooked. And then shortly after that, Idols kind of closed down for a few months. And then a friend of mine, Chris, and his wife opened up this new club. And it was kind of right in the prime of when rave really started taking off. There were a lot of underground warehouse parties. And there were no rave clubs. There wasn't a particular club. It was all raves in warehouses. And
It's underground, yeah.
very, very underground stuff. And then all of a sudden, here's a club that's opening up for after parties on a Sunday. And you finish raving your tits off at some rave, and you're still rocking. There was this club that you could go to on a Sunday in the broad daylight and party until Monday morning.
Yeah.
You know, and it was an absolute shocker in the beginning, but it worked.
Yeah.
And from there, I think for the next 5 or 6 years, ESP became like an institution.
Yeah.
And I mean, it actually became so popular that you'd find people going to the rave the night before, either ICE or wherever, and then they'd keep on looking at their watches and going, what
When's
time are
ESP
we going to
opening,
ESP?
dude?
What time are we going to ESP?
Yeah.
You know, and literally most of us DJs were all playing at the raves, and then we used to play our sets and then rush off to ESP to continue doing the second sets, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was literally like one club, one event after the next. So you had a rave on a Friday night, you had the rave on the Saturday night, and you had ESP on the Sunday. And man, people were partying from Thursday already,
Yeah.
you know? And then, I mean, to top it off, we opened up Nexus after ESP.
Yes.
So you would end up going from ESP to
Yeah.
Nexus as well, you know,
Yes.
until 6 o'clock Monday morning, or actually till 8 o'clock when your
Yeah,
car stuck in the traffic.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
That's exactly
but-
what I wanted
yeah.
to say. I
E-
remember those days getting stuck in traffic from Nexus because it's so nice and dark, and then suddenly you walk out and you're like, "Hey, now fuck my oor." Now you
Sun's
get in
out.
your car and I always remember these people that gave us these looks in the cars that's on their way to work with their fucking
Yeah.
suits and everything, and you sitting there like, "Huh? The fuck is jy?"
Coming down hard.
Yeah.
Just go,
Yes,
can't
sis.
look at anybody.
No, I know, it was crazy. It was absolutely,
Fucking hell.
you know, I don't think kids of today can
No.
even conceive or understand
No.
the era of dance that we had and that
No.
we went through, where
Nope.
you basically you had clubs like the Funky Lemon and of course Nexus on a Wednesday night.
Yes.
So you were there thrashing your tits off on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Then on a Thursday night, you'd go to, oh God, there was a couple of Thursday night clubs in Rosebank as well. Then you would go on Friday night to Firehouse or to, you know, so you were literally partying from Wednesday,
Yeah.
non-stop, still going to work until Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also had way
And
more pure
I-
fucking drugs, dude.
Exactly.
That's the one thing that kept us fucking going was the quality of the drugs we used to have.
Yeah,
That's why you could
it's not
party
rat
from
poison.
a Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but on a Monday morning, like you party the Sunday night over, and on a Monday morning, you literally fucking you feel so you could just die. It would be better than what you're feeling at that time, dude. Fuck.
Absolutely. I mean, when you take off at the Robot, just after Nexus, when you come down Oxford Street, you kind of left your tongue on the pavement.
And then
Span it out with your chappy, like.
and then
Ah,
Tuesday morning you go pick up your manners again.
No, Tuesday you're getting ready for Wednesday.
No,
dude.
Tuesday
That's
morning Tuesday morning you act from work.
The weirdest thing was we could go to work until a Friday and your boss wouldn't even know how fucked you really were because you were still partying from the night before, dude. That's how amazing it was back then.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you used to
I
just
reckon
sweat
the average. Yeah, I reckon the average raver or the average party goer
Yeah.
in that era probably slept 3, maybe 2 nights a week.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're still alive. We're like fucking cockroaches. We're still here.
Yeah.
Strong, baby.
You
hell.
know, Dizzy, I've got a
Stronger
brilliant
and
story.
better for it.
Do you remember the Blue Room in Joburg, opposite old horror
Oh,
cafe?
of course.
So the
Of
year
course. That's one of my favorite venues.
now you were in Germany for the 2000 Millennium Party, but I went to Horror Cafe, dressed all gothic, and then we would go in between Blue Room and Horror Cafe. from fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon until about 10 o'clock the next morning. Because from 10 o'clock now you're stuck in traffic with fucking 1,000, 2,000 people trying to fuck off home. But it was the absolute best job because you go from horror cafe dressed all gothic to go fucking skit lekker at Blue Room, and you have these ravers that's cooking on mushrooms or fucking pillar, and they're like,
Hello, bro.
you're not dressed the same as me, but fuck, let's go out and party.
We're
fuck."
partying, dude.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, you know what? Back in those days, you had your emos, you had your goths, you had your metalheads. I mean, you had your industrial techno freaks as well. And to see a floor like at the Blue Room, where every single person had their fashion, their personality, but everybody was sucked up. Everybody was such a kinship of what the party was all about.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly think the music back then is what made us so united, man. Because now it's the music really fucking splits people up because now you are known by the music you listen to. Back then, the same rocker had fucking all your albums, and he had all Rage Against the Machine's albums, and even the ravers had the fucking good rock albums. It's like, you didn't just cater for yourself, you catered for you and your buddies, and you learned to love all music, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I think is also happened to the youth or the kids of today that started going to the truth nightclubs and the whatever. They become too genrefied.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, dude, I only listen to techno and these DJs. I don't listen to anything else.
I find your music
and
offensive.
They weren't. I just don't think the kids of today aren't open-minded enough to experience the joy of a house rave, then the joy of a techno rave, and then the joy of a trance rave. 1 week after the other, they're just so stuck in their little facet, which is sad because it's kind of what destroyed Clubland.
Yeah.
Fucking garage parties, bro. Can you remember garage parties where all of us were still artists and Rave just came in or did fucking this is just after 2 Unlimited fucking released, like fucking get ready for this. And everybody used to party at fucking garages and stick it, and you would party at anybody's house. We used to rock up at parties we weren't even invited to, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, party crashers. And nobody would give a fuck.
Nobody would give a fuck. They party with you.
To Joel.
Yeah. Straight.
Yeah, no.
And tell me, after your favorite parties, what was your favorite place to go grab a chow, bro?
BP.
Yeah.
Sure.
Garage pie for the
back
win,
in the
brother.
earlier rave days.
Bimbos.
Bimbos,
man.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly. You come down Cresta and you go to the Bimbos on the right hand side there.
Fucking Bimbos, dude. There was
whenever I was at a double egg muffin burger.
Yeah. No, mine was just a double cheeseburger. Was the fucking solidest most burger to get you fucking back a rocking again.
And if you look at it now, you go like, Jesus, what? I ate that? What the fuck?
Ek mis dit nog steeds, jou eter.
Yeah. No, you know what? There was I think there was only 2 or 3 places where you could eat, and whatever you ate used to absorb every bit of alcohol out of your system so that you could drive home sober.
Jesus,
yeah. No, Bimbos, the Bimbos was definitely one of my favorite places down there by Cresta.
Yeah.
To stop at.
Yeah.
Shit. And then where else was there? Was Cat's Pajamas.
Center.
Yeah, let's check this. Check this.
Yes.
Remember this place?
Fontanas. I said it
Fontanas, bro. Fucking hell. That was the best chicken on earth. That's for the rich people.
Yeah, Fontanas was Hillbrow days. So as soon as I used to come out of Bellinapoli, I'd go across the road, buy a full chicken, 4 rolls and a 2-liter Coke and sit on the pavement and eat it.
and chow it yourself in record
And
time.
you wouldn't
bro.
be fucking mugged and killed.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I remember coming into Kempton because you either went to Pretoria, Midrand, or Josie. And you always, everybody came in on the same fucking back
Yeah.
roads because there were no speed coops. And the first big garage that you came into on fucking, Modderfontein Road had the bimbos right at the fucking garage, bro. And that was the spot. We used to have
That's
parties in the
correct.
parking lot. Yo, fucking.
That's correct. Yeah.
And back then, everybody had massive fucking sound in their cars, dude. Everybody. And you just party in a
Yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Listen,
Exactly.
we're running out of time very quickly. And,
Shit,
and
man.
Here is a very good question from
Yeah.
Quentin Herbs. He's like, have you
No.
ever played a
No.
set at
No.
Ibiza?
No.
No. No to the time or no to
Where?
Ibiza?
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, he has played in Ibiza and he
No-
said
no
no
to
because
the
the time's
time.
coming to an end. Yeah, man.
I know, it's
Fuck.
fucked up. Look how
Sucks.
quickly an hour goes on SA Bros. Listen, SA Bros, motherfuckers.
Yeah, straight. Fuck, man.
So how was Ibiza, Dean? That had to be a fucking jaw also. Also non-stop, you start or... would you
Look,
go
yeah,
home?
yeah, Ibiza. The first time I went to Ibiza, it was very, very, very eye-opening. Literally, once again, you back in the earlier days, you go there days and you don't sleep. And I mean, every single nightclub is packed, and there's still a queue of 3 hours to get in. And during the daytime, the streets are just packed full of Germans and British and whatever people, and you have to queue for food. I mean, there's like 1 million feet go through the door piece during a day. And look, it's got its positive place for in terms of the DJs and the nightclub life, but I was quite shocked, when you come out of the clubs and you want to go home back to your flat to sleep, and you literally are for 3 or 4 kilometers on the way back to your flat, you're seriously walking over what looks like dead bodies, vomit, beer bottles, party rubbish all over the floor. It's just like it's the word is debaucherous.
Yeah.
But
It's like walking
it
through a
literally
yard.
is or was like
Yeah.
it was more insane than I've ever experienced anything. And thank God we were only there for 2 days, because I don't think I could have taken any more of that shit.
Yeah.
Sure, wow, okay. Massive eye-opener.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what? Unless you were somebody that had an organizer or a driver, or you had connections there to get you around from club to club, or you had backstage passes for clubs. I just felt sorry for people standing in queues outside a club for 3 hours waiting to see Carl Cox or whatever, and you 200 meters from the front door, and Carl Cox has just started, and by the time you get to pay, he's finished his set, and then you got to go queue the next night. Yeah, you got to go queue the next night to try and get in again to see him. So
Yeah.
it's got its pros and it's got its cons, but
Once, man.
I reckon if you're a real sticking party animal,
Yeah.
you would love Ibiza.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you
and
have it.
not and if you don't date queues.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queues
Anyways,
killed me, man. Fucking hell.
Dean, tell us quickly, just to finish off our show, fuck it, the time has gone.
Shit.
When
Yeah.
can we expect DJ Dizzy's next fucking album to drop?
Yeah, and what will it be called, man? We need a shout out from you, please, Dizzy.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I'm not kind of going under the name DJ Dizzy at the moment, because that's kind of that era, or that sort of stage of music is over. And I had to reformulate myself and come up with a new pseudonym. And I I kind of AKA by the name of Kinetica,
Kinetica.
under the psytrance sort of genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the new album drops on the weekend of the 14th and 15th of July.
Yeah.
I can't tell you much about the brand new label that we are working with because that'll be a giveaway. But it's kind of a surprise that I'm working with a new label, and I'm very, very happy to be with this label. And yeah, the album is going to be dropping mid July. 6 new songs. I didn't want to put all 14 on one album, so I'm holding back the other 6 or 7 for a second album in August.
Okay.
But it's been, that's what I've been up to in lockdown, is working on my psytrance music productions and just trying to elevate my sound into something that's pleasing to all people.
Yeah. Well, dude, can we expect a single that the guys can actually get to hear the new sound of your new fresh flavor, man?
Yes, you can actually. If you go to the Kinetica DJ, it's called. If you Google on YouTube and you go to Kinetica DJ, South Africa, you'll see my YouTube account. And there is a track there that is called Magic Frequency.
Yeah.
And that is the title of the new album. And then the other track that you can check out is called Universal Crystals. That's also on the album as well. So you can see that, you can check out the tracks, and they are the full tracks.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a sneak preview out on my YouTube account of those 2 tracks.
Awesome. Well, you know what? Me and Whitey are going to be DJing after this, and I think I know Whitey's already lining it up there, and yeah, exactly, dude. I know it. So we're gonna probably start our fucking DJ evening with some of DJ Kinetica or Kinetica straight away, man. And dude, I've got to say thank you for giving us your time and just for fucking always being there in the music industry. You're still a monster, man. I know you're gonna be around for fucking years to come, and. You know what? Thank you for all the fucking drug-infested evenings of my life. I've got to say thank you. It made me a better fucking person, dude.
Fucking best Jules. Best Jules.
And we had an awesome night with you, my brother, and I'm sure all the bros fucking watching this are had an awesome evening. We love you, bro. Keep it up, bro.
Thank you to all the bros out there and all the fans and, all the lives I've touched and all the music I've brought to you. I ain't going away nowhere. And it would be so awesome once lockdown is over to throw a good couple of old school parties again, and let's get you all coming out and dancing again.
And then it's not DJ Kinetica, it's fucking DJ Dizzy. Done.
Yeah. No, he's got a new
That's
fucking...
Shut up, Chris. Shut up. DJ Dizzy, not... We know him as DJ Dizzy. Kinetica's for the new flavor. When we fucking do our old school house, it's fucking Dizzy. Done.
Okay, I'm with you.
That's it.
I'm with you.
Because you're my new mate, you can call me Diz.
Thanks, Diz. Thank you, Diz, my G. Fuck yeah, man. And dude, we're looking forward to partying with you. Yeah.
We have an absolutely rock and roll night. Fucking.
All right, guys, it's been real.
Cheers, my brother. Ciao.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers, man. Bye-bye.
Yes, sis. Huh?
Yeah,
fucking DJ Dizzy. In the
no,
house.
we can call him Diz, bro.
Diz, that's right.
Diz. We can call him Diz because we're his bros now. You check it. I'm sure anybody that watched the show...
Fucking so rondloop. Kyk vir fucking ons. Ons ken vir Diz. Wie ken jy? Jy ken niemand.
You can just fokol is wat jy fucking ken. Dude, what a fucking lucky interview. What an awesome brother. Once again, dude, it just shows you the most successful guys that are out there are the most humble, fucking lekker to speak to oaks out there, man. It's so cool. I absolutely love it. But
Yeah.
We've got a big one on tomorrow, but first
Yeah.
we've got to go.
No, wait. Let's just tell the guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
We are actually very fortunate. Kevin Smith from NTTC shooting range has invited us to come and fucking use fucking
Yeah,
live
we're gonna
fucking-
be filming some shots with shotguns, pistols,
fully automatic
rifles,
fucking
everything.
rifles
Yeah, we're gonna
works.
be shooting, and they've been like cool enough. Klute is also there with
Andre
them.
Klute from
Andre Klute, man, from
yeah,
who?
Celia VIP.
Yeah, man. So they're going to be looking after us tomorrow. They're going to make sure that we're safe when we take up these firearms. That's why we are not going to be drinking that much tonight.
Yeah.
We gotta be fresh and sharp tomorrow morning.
Yo, Paul, if I could shoot a 50 cal, dan kak almal naby my. Klaar.
Dude, hierso, hoor die sak het. Ek het al klaar 50 cal geskiet.
Ek het nog nie, want mense wil nie hê ek moet 'n 50 cal skiet nie.
Dude, there's a company in South Africa that makes 50 cals for the US Army. Did you know that? And they've got the longest fucking underground shooting range in the southern hemisphere. And nobody knows about them, which is a great thing. And that is also the biggest gun safe I've ever walked into in my life.
I'm getting
What?
cucked out. I've said Cilia instead of Skilla, the company. Scylla.
Yeah.
It's SCYLLA. Fucking
Yeah,
the
Scylla.
Greek mythology 9 fucking armed monsters. So, jammer Klute family. I'll even spell it before I get fucking
Yeah.
killed. Here, daar bel
But
Klute my.
guys,
Oh, Here.
after that, this is alright. Laat hy jou bel is alright, because we're gonna make a video about it and actually get all the names and stuff proper. Yeah, Scylla.
Ja,
Yeah.
that's hy. Sorry,
So,
Klute.
Yeah, but now we got to tell you guys where you can party on with us if you are new on
Yes.
the page. Friday nights are our party nights. We're going to be on fucking Twitch now. That's
Right
the handle right there. Get us on Twitch. The party is not going to stop. Now we're going to kick into gear. And you know what? We got to say thank you. Let's see, because I saw a whole bunch of new names here. Let's say Nikki Johan, Paul van Starren, Quentin Herbst, Liz Angel, Olivia Bender, Overbosch, Jason Campbell, Bear, my fucking eister, Urinda, Wemasa Kunt, Nathan Lowry, Johan Bear alweer, want hy het net so fucking baie daar geskryf, so ek gooi hom 'n double shout out. Claudia Klute, whoop, 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 whoop. And let's see, who else, man? Who else? You actually on fire tonight. Woo-wee.
Oh, fuck, they had DJ Dizzy in the house. What else do you expect?
Did
brother?
have Tammy Griffin, dude. Yeah, she had such a DJ Dizzy was my man crush. Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's pretty. Yaku Notongol, Masakant. I hope you enjoyed the show, my brother. If you're still here with us, and let's check it out. Anybody? Clandestine Gaming, also lekker, man. About Splash and stuff. So he also, it's old school guys. Shit, is there any names that I missed? Yeah, I'm checking here. Grant Kroko. He was also on here with us. So big ups, man. Thank you for joining us. And guys, get ready. The fucking party's ready. I've already got some tunes.
As jy reg.
Fuck yeah, man.
Okay, I'm removing